Hello, fans. I'm Shane Shadows, and once again, welcome to Classic Indies. Shane Shadows presents Classic Indies. I forgot the name of my show, where we bring you some of the great independent wrestling from all over the world, the unowned footage from all over the world. Now, today, we're going to do something new. Like I said, Season 3 here is bringing us all kinds of new stuff. This one here, we're going to call this an instant classic. Okay, we're gonna do some different episodes here. The instant classics. This is Championship Pro Wrestling. This is my outfit. So if anybody said that we get anybody's permission, yeah, we did. I gave these guys permission. I'm sitting here doing the matches. I'd like to give a very special thank you to the young man who brought us and did such outstanding video quality of work here. Josh Hughes. He's from the Moorfield, Petersburg area. He's a young man who started wrestling training with us some years ago, and I hadn't seen him in a long time. He reached out to me and said, I'd love to come down to the show, and I could certainly thinking about trying to get back into wrestling again. But more importantly, I do have a lot of very good video quality, video editing stuff and camera work. So I said, absolutely, come down here. This was one of our big matches during the summer tour here that we did this during 2021. This was the biggest event of them all. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best attended, as you will see in the background here. But some of these matches that, obviously many of you who may be interested in seeing them didn't come and see. We're going to go ahead and shoot to the footage here now. Instant classic time. Kick it off. Nice graphic work, Josh. Outstanding graphics work. We start doing this as a weekly television show every time. We're going to bring this guy in some capacity. Delicious. Doug Delicious. Introduced for this matchup, as you can see in the camera right in front of you, the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton is signing autographs, and the far right part of your screen, the Barbarian is on hand as well, WWE legend. Doug Delicious, an outstanding wrestler that I am not ashamed to say is one of my best friends. We started wrestling training together. You've seen him in previous episodes of this show. He looks as good. Actually, in a lot of ways, he looks better than he ever did. Even when he was younger. As you can see, the gigantic arena that we were playing in front of, and people just spreading out all over as far as they can, as opposed to we kind of jokingly dubbed this COVID crowd, But look at the size of the arena here at the Tri-County Fair. I'd like to thank everybody at the Tri-County Fair in Petersburg who was involved with bringing Championship Pro Wrestling as part of the fair. The night before we got there, Billy Ray Cyrus packed the place. So we were, in some ways, probably victims of being behind the biggest act they had in town in years. Ladies and gentlemen, the introduction has taken place for WWE Hall of Famer Mr. USA Tony Atlas, as he makes his way in his first appearance in West Virginia, he said, in 15 years at least. You can't, I mean, it's awesome. It's about professional grade. I mean, this guy was great. Atlas having a great time on his way to the ring. Woo! Atlas so caught up in dancing can still flex his pecs. Competition bodybuilder for years, had one of the best bodies in wrestling, is still freakishly strong. However, I mean, just like the rest, look at the arms. Look at the arms on the guy. Of course, he's in his 60s now, and a lot of the appearances that these folks, the veteran wrestlers make at these events are largely nostalgia-based. People are coming to see them, not what particularly they can do in the ring at this point, but come to see them. Your referee's Doug Rafferty, who most likely refereed his final match of his career on this night. Doug is a major part, sincerely speaking, a major part of Championship Pro Wrestling, and has been for a number of years, but time to do different things. Refereeing his final match. Doug Delicious, of course, on his way. And your ring announcer was Bob Keller, another one of my very dearest, closest friends.
Man, we got some up close audio too, man.
Yeah, I mean we're right there. See, he's right there in the corner with that. I mean this is.
I am very impressed.
This is top notch stuff, you know. And this would be a great if we could have packed this arena. This would.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as night begins to fall, it looks a little
better.
It's a little better, but there's a lot. I mean, it's great. I mean, this is a great looking arena down here in Petersburg. This is one of the spots where years earlier Doug and I wrestled here in like one of our earliest matches. Now they've built a whole better stage, and they got the grandstand probably holds an extra 1,000 people. The old one was probably built in the 30s.
You got the guardrails.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
The independent events.
Yeah. Well, they were Bobby's, but this is Bob's Ring and guardrails. But I mean, at least I think they were. But I mean, the place looks good. I mean, the camera work is good. I mean, everything is good. We gave him full access, and he did a hell of a job with it. Hell of a job with it.
Again?
Josh Hughes.
We need to bring him back.
Absolutely. Crowd coming in, as you know, but with it being a fair, people came in, people came out. By the end of the evening, Dougie's, you get a little irritated here. You getting mad. Some of the contest winners, Miss Junior Tri-County Fair, Miss Senior Tri-County Fair, Miss MILF Tri-County Fair. I mean, there's all kinds of sashes walking around there on this night.
Yeah. Looks like you had something on a pole match earlier.
No, he put a camera in there. That's a camera.
Wow.
He taped the camera there. I mean, he got some angles here. I mean, you can't. I mean, this guy brought what he had, and Josh, if you're watching, and I certainly hope you are. I mean, you were invited to join us at any point in time and record these matches.
You want to come record the Independent Rewind?
Great stuff. Rafferty had a busy day, on the personal side of things that day, and lots of travel. And Tony Atlas, of course, flew in from Maine. So there was a lot of.
I feel like you're gonna have to talk to these girls over here on the left-hand side.
They're
videotaping, and then they didn't ask permission.
Yeah, they didn't ask permission, and if they posted that anywhere, they're gonna have to call Jim Cornette and see if. Delicious seems anxious in some capacity, but when Atlas cut the ring off on him, psychologically, I think Doug's right there. I mean, Atlas is obviously much more experienced. Tony Atlas has been wrestling since the mid-1970s, one of the most well-known and well-traveled wrestlers anywhere. And we're into it. Delicious pushes off Mr. USA. Look at that. Monster. Atlas is going to hook him. We're going to hook him back up. Hook them horns. Hi. Hey, what's up, baby? You doing all right? Little Frost just came in here and made a cameo appearance.
103.
That's right. You tell him, Dougie. You tell him, Dougie. If you look in the background there, you see my car. Parked right up against the gate. Spot number 1. Oh, another Colorado type. Look at the big push off there by Atlas. Finally got his feet underneath of him. And a big hip toss. Uh-oh. Oh, Dougie caught that one. Got him into the ropes here a little bit. One to the bread basket. Big reversal on the whip. Ooh. Doug just ran in looked like a phone pole. And now Atlas takes that arm. Instant Classic this week here, Season 3, bringing you some variety of things, kind of sticking with our regular format, but throwing in a couple different curveballs here and again once in a while. Obviously, Wild Card Wednesday was always been a favorite of ours, just throwing in a random match. But now we're going to do some Instant Classics, or maybe some matches from this past summer or 2 years ago when we can get the footage. Oh, downstairs again by Doug. Big knee. And Doug is a big man. Oof. Vicious forearm to Atlas. Oh, a back rake. He's breaking out all the tactics. He's a well-traveled veteran in his own right. Tony Atlas told us earlier in the night the boots that he's wearing were the same boots that he wore the night he wrestled Hulk Hogan and Madison Square Garden in 1980. He said he's had that same pair of boots for 42 years. Incredible. To the buckle.
That's somebody's retirement check there.
Yeah. Maybe Tony's. In the corner. Once again, this footage is exquisite. This is the best.
Yeah.
I mean, this is quite possibly the best shot independent. Oh! Put on the brakes, does Tony. Oh! Look at this. Go on more time into the corner. Dougie's on the run. And that's a third time. Then number 4. If this was an Indian strap match, it'd be over. Big clothesline once again. Atlas for the cover. Rafferty down. 2.
Right in there with the camera, man.
Look at that.
That's.
Look at this. This one's the one shot from the stage. We got that, but we got 3 cameras going.
And it's all seamless.
And effortless. I mean, this guy is top notch. Josh, you have done a tremendous job with this footage, and we applaud you for its quality, and we want you to return in 2022 when CPW makes its stops and its trips all over the Mid-Atlantic area, bringing the best of live professional wrestling. And in the coming weeks, we'll be seeing matches from Riverbend Park. We will be seeing other matches from this great night of action in Petersburg. It was a Wednesday night, August the 4th this year. Atlas with a headbutt to the shoulder and upper arm, keeping his control here. Shut up! You tell him. Rafferty out in front, checking. Let's see where we're at with all this. Are we good? Oh! He got Rafferty confused and hit the little Atlases there. Tony is. Oh, that hurts. Oh, now slapping a choke on him right here in the center of the ring. Dougie's coming back. Vicious elbow drop right to the heart. Look, he landed like he was pointing right at the heart. Oh, and again, Rafferty with the count. 2 count only. Ooh. Crowd getting behind Atlas here. Back to his feet. I don't know if that was the best idea for Delicious here, strategy-wise, but driving these shoulders into the corner. I mean, I genuinely feel like with the quality of this guy's work, we could put together a TV show.
Oh yeah, I really think like this could be a submission to getting one a job.
Yeah, maybe we can get you a job somewhere, because if you're using this type of stuff and can edit this stuff so seamlessly, Josh.
I'm not seeing any skit. It's all seamless. Like everything, just completely seamless. And all the video quality of each camera looks just about the same.
Oh, absolutely.
Like you're not going from like grain to clear.
Right.
Clear. It's all right about the same. Like
some of those old cameras, like even that old footage we showed, last season, like with the Landau and Superstar, like 25 years ago, we were trying to do it, but when you switched, you could tell when you were switching.
Yeah, you can see it. So this is all seamless.
Another big elbow. Nobody. He switched it mid. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
And mid elbow drop. He switched cameras. That was beautiful. Delicious trying to shake it out here. I think maybe he caught himself on the funny bone. And Atlas is going to bringing it in. Oh!
Well, he
tried to duck it.
He ran right into it.
Where you at, Tony? Oh! Here it comes. One of the big specialties of Tony Atlas. Oh, yeah. Shucking, jiving, huffing, puffing. Headbutt by Atlas. Delicious is down and in trouble. Without a doubt. This has been a hard-fought matchup, without a doubt, here between two veterans. One a Hall of Famer. Oh, big sleeper. Big sleeper here by Atlas. We're going to try to turn out the lights. But wait a second. What's this? This is the Barbarian, who we saw sitting at the tables earlier. Oh, he's went after Atlas. Perhaps there's an old score to settle here. But the Barbarian teeing off with that claw-like hand of his, the tongue and grip. He's putting it on Tony Atlas here. Where's he? He's looking. Oh, Rafferty's getting pushed off to the side. Stay out of the way, Doug. Don't get hurt. This is an old score to be settled between two old brawlers. Oh, now Barbarian has invited Dougie to join into the mix here. And they're hammering away on the Hall of Fame. Wait a minute, look at this. Ricky Morton with the Rock and Roll Express. He's come in. He was also sitting at ringside. He's coming in to lend Tony Atlas a hand. This got out of hand kind of quickly here, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner introduction, Mr. USA,
Tony Atlas getting the dupe for the involvement of the Barbarian on behalf of Doug Delicious. Thank goodness he had some friends here because Barbarian clearly had a score to settle. But Ricky Morton. Well, we're going to hear some words from Rick.
Yeah, we still got time.
How's everybody doing out here tonight? Oh, no. We can do better than that. How y'all doing tonight? All right, I like that. Before you go, Barbarian, I see you hadn't changed a bit. Still bullying every time you get a chance. But I might not be the strongest. Might not be the biggest. Damn sure the oldest. But I'll tell you what, how about tonight, with the help of all these people right here, why don't we come back in the main event? And I promise you, I think with all these people behind me, I might have a chance against you tonight. What do you think? No. What do you people think?
Well, the challenge has been thrown out now. With the support of all these great people, Ricky Morton has thrown out a challenge to take on the Barbarian in the main event of the great Night of Legends event that we had here in Petersburg. So the Barbarian is still standing by. Doug Delicious is still by his side. And this match does in fact take place. But it doesn't take place right now. Tony Atlas has got some words for his old rival.
You standing there, 6'2", 290 pounds, and nothing but rock hard muscles. And you want to tell this man here that you're afraid.
Oh, maybe that's what got the Barbarian to say yes. Tony Atlas shamed him into it. Bobby Keller at ringside, kind of blended into the background there with his Hawaiian shirt, obviously.
There's somebody that will not take self-responsibility and want somebody else to take care of them. I'm tired of taking care of those that don't want to take care of themselves. You get in this ring, you take care of yourself against my man here, and he's going to whoop your butt all over West Virginia.
Yeah, and Tony forgot where he was, so he just remembered the state. A Barbarian, without a doubt here. This match does take place. A little special shout out up there on the stage to Thomas Swagger, who's also shooting it also for his page, Mad Dog Swagger, and my son Donovan, who's helping run the musical controls while Bobby runs the controls down at the ring. So we're going to take a pause here. So yeah, that's where we're at. Ricky Morton saves Tony Atlas as the Barbarian and Doug Delicious put a beat down on him. That was August the 4th, 2021, the first installment of our Instant Classics. And in the coming weeks, we will in fact bring you that fine match between Ricky Morton and the Barbarian. So that's going to do it for this week. I'm Shane Shadows. Thank you for your continued support here at the Independent Rewind. Thank you for your support of Classic Indies, and we'll see you next time.